F-rank college. And how about the external environment? Strong 0, binge eat, and pass out. And that's where it ends. That neat? Well, whatever. My weaknesses. Down communication. Test. You guys hear me? You degenerates are still up at this hour. It's pitch black outside, and you're just illuminating your faces with the blue light of your phones. You really have no life, huh? What? Me? I'm a highly educated, high-income absolute unit of an elite salaryman, so this is just me letting off some steam. It's like a refined hobby of observing the ecology of the normies. Anyway, today's thread title is Bad News. How the hell do you actually use the SWOT analysis that tryhards love so much? Gonna talk about that. Before we get into the meat of it, I'll lay out the flow of today's talk in simple chapters. Since you brain-dead goobers always whine, too long, didn't read, your friendly op is gonna spoon-feed it to you. Chapter 1. Roasting tryhard business books. Chapter 2. Breaking down SWOT analysis and the misconceptions. Chapter 3. Hitting a walk-off grand slam with Cross-SWOT. We're rolling with these 3 pillars. Even you lads won't get lost now, right? Alright, let's jump straight into Chapter 1. Roasting tryhard business books. Today, it was hot as hell outside, so I wandered into a bookstore in front of the station just to cool down. And while I was looking for a spot where the AC was blasting, I ended up right in front of the business book section. Man, it was brutal. The covers of the books piled up on the tables were all sparkly and shit. Buzzwords dancing around like the ultimate framework to change your life, or the thinking method that gives you an edge in 1 second. Yikes. I was just staring at it with dead eyes, thinking, laughing my ass off, these tryhards are too much. Then, this young sales guy in a tight-ass suit walks up, crosses his arms, and starts nodding to himself while reading. Having this, I can totally use this for my current project. Look on his face. What the fuck? If your life could change just by reading 1 book, nobody would be commuting on packed trains with dead fish eyes. Ain't that right? I was standing next to him, opening my phone and scrolling through my usual Matone threads. This is our reality. It gave me this weird sense of relief, like coming back to my parents' house. But then, I had a thought. What if we took this SWOT analysis that these tryhards are flexing and applied it to our rock bottom? I mean, the daily lives of normies like you guys? This is a little experiment. Huh? You think the content is hollow? That's just your headcanon, isn't it? Put your feelings aside and listen up. These complicated frameworks can actually be cheat codes for people like us to somehow survive. This trash game called life. You clueless goobers who don't know this are just gonna get exploited your whole lives. By the way, apparently some old dude named Albert Humphrey came up with this. Who the hell is that, right? The name doesn't matter. What matters is the content. Alright, moving on. Chapter 2. Breaking down SWOT analysis and the misconception. What's the premise here anyway? To break it down to a middle school level so even we can understand. SWOT analysis is basically a map that visualizes your current position by crossing internal and external factors. Internal factors are your strengths and weaknesses. External factors are the world's opportunities and threats. It takes the first letters of strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat to make SWOT. I know that already. It's just writing down your good and bad points, right? Press X to doubt. That comment just proved you're brain dead. I knew you guys would say that. The thing is, there are way too many people who just list up their strengths and weaknesses as they come to mind, get satisfied, and call it a day. For example, let's say there's a certain degenerate. He goes, alright, time for some self-analysis. My strengths. I'm abnormally knowledgeable about the Dark Age episodes of all 12 pro baseball teams. I can recite the names of historical meme foreign players from memory. Also, I can sleep 12 hours every day. Wait, that last one just makes you a neat. Well, whatever. My weaknesses. Down communication skills. I can't even make eye contact with people I meet for the first time. I went to an F-rank college. And how about the external environment? Opportunities. In this internet society, anyone can post anonymously. Threats. AI is rising and will wipe out simple manual labor part-time jobs. My parents' allowance is gonna stop soon. They write this out and go, I'm completely finished. It's hopeless anyway. I'm gonna chug a strong zero, binge eat, and pass out. And that's where it ends. That's just mental masturbation. Catching a toxic positivity bug, only looking at your strengths, and thinking you're a genius is brain dead. And sulking in negative thoughts, thinking I'm brain dead, is too extreme. Humans only see what they want to see. Thinking in zeros and ones is just stupid. You listed the elements. That's fine. But the question is, what the hell do you do with them? If you just line them up, it's action without strategy. Just manual labor. Well, you might not even be doing labor, but still. This is where the real shit begins. Chapter 3, hitting a walk-off grand slam with Cross-SWOT. Just listing things up is something a monkey could do. Here's the important part. You gotta multiply the elements you brought out. This is called Cross-SWOT analysis. It's only by doing this work that you can start seeing strategic options. It might go against your intuition, but this is reality. To be specific about what it means, you get 4 strategic directions. First, multiplying strengths with the world's opportunities. This is the juiciest offensive strategy. If you have an abnormal amount of baseball knowledge, you use the opportunity of the internet society to start a niche commentary channel where you just talk about the garbage matches from the dark age. Nobody else is doing it, so you've got a shot. Second, weaknesses and opportunities. Even if you have the fatal weakness of zero communication skills, on the internet you can fight with just text without showing your face. You don't try to force yourself to overcome your weakness. You use the power of the environment to make your weakness look small and ride the opportunity. It's an improvement strategy. Third, strengths and threats. Even with the threat of AI stealing your job, you differentiate yourself and survive using your strength of overly maniacal, emotional baseball rambling that AI can't replicate. And fourth, the most fucked up one is the cross of weaknesses and threats. You have no communication skills, no real skills, and you're only doing simple manual labor that AI is gonna steal. Your parents' allowance is stopping too. This is completely a 28-3 situation. Comebacks are impossible. It's absolute overkill. From here, you gotta think about a defense strategy on how to minimize damage and retreat. Like throwing away your pride and shutting yourself in your parents' house, or slashing your expenses to the absolute limit. It's a defensive battle. A little too hard for you. All right, I'll use an analogy we're more familiar with. Let's use ramen gyro. Strength, your stomach is a black hole. Weakness, your recent health check numbers are kinda yikes, and you're getting fat. Opportunity, a crazy delicious gyro-inspired shop just opened up near your house. Threat, next month, you gotta do a legit health check at the company. If you flag it, you're getting a meeting with the industrial doctor. Now run the Cross-SWOT with this. If you're going on the offensive with strength and opportunity, you go to the newly opened shop, order the Zen Mashi Mashi, and get completely satisfied as a proud member of the binge-eating pass-out club. If it's the worst-case cross of weakness and threat, your health check numbers are yikes and you have a test next month, so this is a full retreat. Meaning, your defense strategy is to not go to gyro. But then, let's cross weakness and opportunity here. It's a rare opportunity that opened up nearby, so you want to go. But you're scared of the health check. So, what do? You compromise with a cowardly call. Half noodles, extra veggies, less fat. Only garlic. This derives a strategy where you still taste gyro while mitigating the damage. Huh? That analogy is completely trash. Shut up. As long as it's easy to understand, it's fine. In the end, Cross-SWOT analysis is a compass to confirm your current position. You guys without it are just like rushing into the sea of trees at Mount Fuji without a compass and getting stranded. Even if your company is a toxic black company full of threats, if you have other strengths, you can build a survival strategy to escape from there. Look straight at the reality you don't want to see and distinguish between what you can change and what you can't. Separate your feelings from the facts. Well, it's got nothing to do with me though. I'm an elite. I'm living a peaceful life with zero threats. Alright, we've reached a conclusion. Instead of wasting time pointlessly scrolling on your phones, you degenerates should try running a cross-SWOT in your heads right this second while you're hiding in the toilet and cook up your own survival strategy. I'm exhausted. Talked a lot today too. Dealing with goobers like you is tiring as hell. Gotta get up early tomorrow, so I'm going to sleep. Yep, declaring victory and running away. Oops, before that, if you found this bathroom graffiti tier broadcast even slightly entertaining, drop a like and subscribe. Fam. I'm gonna be sad if this place turns into a ghost town and loses its momentum. If you don't like it, don't watch, stop the playback right now. But still subscribe. Alright, next time I'll be explaining the dollar auction. Alright, dismissed. Successfully dead.